Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Prime Cubs Storytime with me, Teacher Matt. How are you today? Are you good? I hope so. So, in our level 6 story today, we are going to be reading about Secret of the Sands. Are we ready? Let's begin. The children were playing on the computer. They were playing Chip's new game, Secret of the Sands. Suddenly, the magic key began to glow. "Look at the key!" cried Biff. "It's time for an adventure." Floppy growled. He didn't want an adventure, but the magic key was starting to work. The magic took the children into a desert. They saw a boy riding a camel across the hot sands. So, where has the magic key taken them? Yes, it has taken them to a desert. The boy rode up to them. "My name is Ali," he said. "You must come to my tent. You can't stay out in this hot sun." So they have met a boy, and this boy has some animals. Do you know what animals these are? Yes, they are camels. Ali helped the children climb onto the camels. Floppy sat with Kipper. "This camel is too bumpy for me," thought Floppy. Ali took the children to his tent. He gave them some cooler clothes. Then he showed them a map. So we can see that the children are wearing different clothes. Why? Why have they changed clothes? Yes, because the desert is very hot. So now they have cooler clothes. "I'm going to the village on this map," said Ali. "Nobody lives there now, but long ago my father hid some treasure there. He called it the Secret of the Sands." "Secret of the Sands? That's the same name as my game," cried Chip. "Can we help you to find the treasure?" So, what will they find? Yes, they want to find some treasure. "Oh yes, I'd like you to help," said Ali. "Come on, let's go." They rode through deep rocky valleys and up steep sandy hills. At last they came to a village. There was sand everywhere. It had blown into the empty rooms and drifted over the walls. "There must have been a sandstorm," said Ali. "It all looks different from the map. I don't know where to look." So, what is the problem? Yes, Ali doesn't know where the treasure is, because it's all covered in sand. So, it's difficult to see things. Wilf pointed to an old tower. "That's the tower on the map," he said. "We must be very near the treasure. Let's look here." So, what is he pointing at? Yes, he is pointing at a tower. They looked into the shadowy rooms and poked the sand with sticks. "I'll help too," thought Floppy, and he dug some deep holes. So can you see what Floppy is doing? Yes, he is digging some holes. He's helping them. Suddenly, Floppy disappeared. "Help!" shouted Biff. "Floppy has fallen down a hole. We must rescue him." Oh dear. So what's happened to Floppy? Yeah, Floppy has fallen down a hole. Hope he's okay. They climbed down into a hidden room. Wilma shone her torch around and something glittered in the light. It was a treasure chest. Ah, so have they found the treasure chest? Yes, they have found it. The chest was full of glittering gold and sparkling jewels. "The secret of the sand," said Ali. "How beautiful." The children put the chest onto Ali's camel. Suddenly, they heard a noise. It grew louder and louder. Vroom! 2 men on a motorbike came speeding towards them. "They're desert robbers," cried Ali. "They're after the treasure." Oh dear. So who has come? Yes, some desert robbers. They also want the treasure. The children raced away, but the robbers came closer and closer. "They're going to catch us!" cried Biff. "What can we do?" Crash! Suddenly there was a loud crash. "Floppy has saved us," shouted Kipper. "The robbers have fallen into one of his holes. They'll never catch us now." So what happened to the robbers? Yes, they have fallen into a hole, and Floppy dug those holes. They got back safely, and Ali gave Floppy a golden camel. "Thank you for saving us," he said. The magic key began to glow. "It's time for us to go," said Biff. So what did Ali give Floppy? Yes, Ali has given him a gold camel. The magic took the children home. "What an adventure," said Chip. "What glittering gold," said Wilma. "What big bumpy camels," thought Floppy. So let's talk about the story. Why do you think the book is called The Secret of the Sands? So if we look back, we can see that in the beginning they were playing a computer game, and the name of that game was Secret of the Sands. And this game is set in a desert where it's very sandy, and they have to find a secret, and the secret is treasure. Why didn't Floppy like the adventure? So we can see that Floppy doesn't like to ride on camels. He thought it was too bumpy, so I don't think he was enjoying the adventure. How did Floppy save the children? So when Floppy was digging the holes were left, and later when the robbers tried to catch them, the robbers fell into those very same holes that Floppy dug. What sort of treasure would you like to find? So the treasure that they found was gold and other jewels. But treasure can be anything that you find valuable or that you really like. For example, maybe a can-can bear is your treasure. You can ask your parents and your friends this question as well and let me know the answers. So remember, boys and girls, to learn the new words from today, and I will see you next time at the Prime Cubs Storytime. Bye bye everybody, bye bye.